to do a mic drop.
And boom! Oh my God, yeah. $250 down the tubes. That's fine. Okay, here we go. All right, we're here at Coquina Key Park at the pickleball courts, and I'm here with Kevin. Kevin, what is the dark side of pickleball for you?
The dark side of pickleball for me would be the struggle you have with yourself. You, like most people, have high expectations and you want to do well. And pickleball is a difficult game. It's not as easy as it appears. And I've found that out through playing. I've been playing for about 6 months now. And you want to do better than you sometimes do. And that can cause frustration. And unfortunately, frustration also causes poor pickleball play. So the dark side to me would to stay out of the zone of getting into your own head. It's a game. It should be a game. It should be fun. I think it's best played with a smile on your face.
Yeah, I like that very much. So, all right, so you've been playing for 6 months. Have you always lived in St. Pete?
I've lived in St. Pete for about 7 years now. I just recently, like I said, started playing pickleball. I didn't come from a background of ping pong or tennis. I never played any racket sports. The only sports I played when I was younger was goalie for both soccer and for hockey. One of my first problems was I kept trying kick saves instead of actually using the paddle to defend the ball. So I've been working on that. I haven't done that recently. It's been great fun. It's been a good challenge. Great people. Probably my favorite aspect is the people that you get to meet. All sorts of people, all different types of backgrounds, and most of them are here just out to have a good time. And that helps me have a good time. I've had a couple of injuries, self-imposed. Going for shots that maybe I should have just let go. But all in all, I've found a lot of good tips come from observation. And being an individual game, even though it's played as a team, in many ways it is an individual game. I have a way that I like to play. I've also modeled my play off of people that I've seen play. I've seen their success. I've seen what works for them and tried to emulate it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. I've found mostly if you want to emulate someone, make sure they're in your age bracket. I've tried to emulate some people that were a bit younger than me and didn't. That's how I hurt myself. So I've learned to stay in my age lane. But all in all, it's been good. I've had a great time, and I hope to continue to play and to get better. I think the key to getting better is practice, is to actually get out here and play. There's been days where I've gotten off work late. I've had maybe a bad day at work, and I think to myself, I'd rather just sit home. But I end up coming out, and once I get out here and I start playing, my bad day at work just goes away because I'm now got a smile on my face playing pickleball. And I'm getting better at playing pickleball. So I hope to one day be, I don't expect to be the best at pickleball or go pro, but I'd like to be able to hold my own and, give the young ones a run for their money.
Yeah, I've really noticed that your game has improved, and I also noticed that you decided to switch out your wood paddle for a official paddle. How's that been?
Yes. Let me tell the people, get a decent paddle. Many people made fun of me and my old paddle. I didn't think it was of much consequence, but it really is. And get a decent paddle. Get one that's comfortable. Get one that you like. I don't have any sponsors yet, so I can't say what kind of paddle I'm playing with. But yeah,
you can share it. It's all right. What paddle did you pick up?
I picked up a Selkirk paddle.
Okay. What model or what deal was it?
I got it as a demo from you. It was what I liked about the paddle is it has a shorter handle. And part of my issue that I found in pickleball is the ball control aspect. I seem to do a decent job of getting in front of the ball, but making sure that the ball goes back in a direction that keeps it in play and has a possibility of scoring a point has been a bit of my nemesis. The shorter handle Selkirk has a kind of a V-neck up where the grip is, and it kind of rubs up on my index finger, and it lets me acknowledge where the paddle tilt is at all times. Gives me a better grip or a better feel for where the paddle is in my hand, so I don't hit as many errant shots. That, getting your paddle in the way is great, but it doesn't count if you can't put it back in play. So I would recommend Selkirks for that.
Yeah, I mean, I really saw that it seemed for you to have more control, obviously. I mean, the other paddle you had, I don't know where you bought it from, or where was that from?
I just bought it online. I thought it looked cool, so it wasn't very expensive. I don't know that you have to spend a lot of money to get a decent paddle, but it just didn't have the control, it didn't have the grip, it didn't have the feel. I didn't know that because I was just like, yeah, it's a paddle. A paddle's a paddle. But people had told me, and as it turns out, they were right. So there's having a paddle that has a decent grip, a decent feel to it, does make a lot of difference. I've had far fewer errant, deflecting shots that don't count. So I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, awesome. So, damn it, they were right. Isn't that annoying?
Yes, they were right. To all you, yes, you were correct. I also got new shoes. I was first.
Nice.
I was at first ribbed for my skateboarding shoes. I now have proper tennis shoes.
Wow.
Or pickleball shoes, I should say, maybe.
Great.
So
how do they feel?
They feel good. Part of the issue I had with my other shoes was I had some foot tenderness issues, and being, like I said earlier, a little older, it's good to get some cushion under there. And I still have to, I have a day job. I have to go to work. I have to work a physical job during the day. So as much as I love pickleball, I can only play pickleball if I can still go to work, because that's what pays for the whole operation. So with that being said, having better shoes, having a better racket, well worth the investments.
Awesome. And so what do you do for work?
I generally build and fix things. That's the easy way of putting it. I work in the creative natures. I design things. I build furniture. I fix things that are broken. I recycle things. I make some artwork every now and then. And I do that so that I can have my free time. And most of my free time now goes to pickleball, because it's the thing that makes me smile.
That's awesome. That's great. And it's great you're in St. Pete. Where did you live before you came to St. Pete?
I'm originally a transplant from Michigan. So let's hear it for the Detroiters out there. And I moved down to Florida about 12 years ago. I love Michigan. I actually do like the cold weather. I was a bit intolerant of the clouds. So came down to sunny Florida, and I'm here to stay.
I appreciate you sharing the dark side of pickleball with me.
Yes. Fight your demons. Hope you win.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go play. Yeah. See ya. Actually, it's time for bed. We shouldn't even be here right now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that was Pickleball Pie, the dark side of pickleball illuminated. And we'll see you in the next episode.